Attention all shoppers, let me ask you a question. So if you had to tell me the best days to buy anything throughout the year, when would that be? Now, if you just sit with that for a moment, you would tell me things like, of course, Black Friday. You would also say maybe Cyber Monday. There's some other Amazon Day, correct? And then after Christmas sales, maybe Memorial Day sales. You would think of a time when things are on sale and when there's the biggest sales, and you could probably, if you really studied the market and how things and prices and all that, you could probably figure out literally the best time to buy anything. And if you had that well documented, unless you were just filthy rich and wanted to waste your money, you would never buy anything except at those times, because that's when it's the absolute cheapest. So now, my fellow subscribers and viewers, when is the best time to ask God for things? Just give you a moment. Now, if you've been following along, you know where this is going, that there is literally an hour where, as I like to say, all graces are 50% off, where everything is on sale, where you can get everything that you want, and time is not the same. It matters when you pray. It matters what time it is. And just like it matters when you buy things, that things do not cost the same at every single time, graces are not the same, and they're not the same price, so to speak, except at this particular hour. And so in today's video, I want to talk about the great hour of mercy, 3 p.m. in today's readings. Today is Wednesday of kind of the Easter week after Easter. And today the first reading we hear about Peter and John going up to the 3 p.m. hour of prayer. This was an hour of prayer that the Jews prayed. They prayed kind of along with the Roman schedule, 9, 6, noon, 3, 6, etc. And as Catholics, we integrated that into our faith with the Liturgy of the Hours. And Jesus died at one of those hours of prayer, the 3 p.m. hour of prayer. And I want you to hear from the diary itself how powerful this hour of prayer is, and that you may want to reconsider when you pray and what you do at that time. And I want you to notice in the things that are said, Jesus doesn't say what day of the week. He doesn't say on certain feast days. He just says the hour. So listen to that. Here we go. I remind you, my daughter, that as often as you hear the clock strike the 3rd hour, immerse yourself completely in my mercy, adoring and glorifying it, invoking its omnipotence for the whole world, and particularly for poor sinners. For at that moment, mercy was opened wide for every soul. In this hour, you can obtain everything for yourself and for others for the asking. It was the hour of grace for the whole world. Mercy triumphed over justice. My daughter, try your best to make the Stations of the Cross in this hour, provided that your duties permit it. And if you are not able to make the Stations of the Cross, then at least step into the chapel for a moment and adore in the Blessed Sacrament my heart, which is full of mercy. And should you be unable to step into the chapel, immerse yourself in prayer, there where you happen to be, if only for a very brief instant. I claim veneration for my mercy from every creature, but above all from you, since it is to you that I have given the most profound understanding of this mystery. Those couple of paragraphs are so packed with information that it is amazing. Did you hear that? The omnipotence of God's mercy. That when we wield his mercy in our hands, we are invincible. Think of, like your favorite hero, your favorite superhero, and their incredible power. And you are more powerful than that when you are wielding God's mercy over the evil of this world. Do not be afraid of any of the evil agendas out there. Don't be afraid of it, because you are wielding omnipotent power in your hands by invoking God's mercy, especially at the 3 p.m. hour. And at that hour, you can obtain everything for yourself and for others, not just for yourself, everything. I mean, he doesn't say, but not this and not that. He says everything. What do you want? At 3 p.m., ask God for everything, because he doesn't put any restrictions on it, and we need to take him literally at his word. No restrictions. 3 p.m., you ask for everything. We need to honor, even if only for an instant, as he says, he opened mercy. Mercy was wide open for every soul at that moment. This is beyond good news. Go and tell all your friends. At 3 p.m., everyone should be praying even if just for a second, immersing yourself in God's mercy. My friends, God bless you. Thank you for joining me. Please support this channel. Please subscribe, hit the like button, pray for me, especially at the 3 p.m. hour of grace, where I'll be praying for you as well. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.